Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am doing a Disneyland California haul. I still cannot believe that I went to Disneyland California. Like, can we just talk about that for a moment? How insane is that? If you don't know, you probably know by now. I went to Disneyland California for 2 days. We went on a trip to America for like 11 days and 2 of those days were spent in Disneyland California, as well as like 1 evening in downtown Disney the night before the 2 full days. And I went with my mom and my dad and my boyfriend, so we had the most amazing time. If any Disney vlogs have gone up by this point, then go and check them out. If not, stay tuned for them because they will be coming very soon. If I'm honest, I'm surprised that I didn't buy more. I thought I was going to buy a lot more than I did. I spent quite a bit, but I feel like it doesn't seem as much as I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to come back with so much crap. There's not as much as I thought there would be, and I feel like I restrained myself quite well. But I'm going to show you a few of the things I got. I don't really know where to start, if I'm honest. There's actually really not a lot. First thing I'll show you is one of the standard things you have to get, especially if you're meeting lots of characters. It's an autograph book. When I went to Disneyland Paris, I didn't get one of these. I don't know if I did when I was little, but when I went a few years back, I didn't get one because I wasn't sure if I was going to meet many characters, and I didn't, so it's probably best that I didn't. Like, I went to Cafe Mickey and met some of the main characters there, and then I'm queued to meet Rapunzel, but at Paris they're not out as much really. In California, they're literally everywhere. You just bump into them every like 5 minutes. There is one video from like all my Disney vlog clips, like unedited, there is one clip where it's I start my meeting one character, then I'm leaving, and then all of a sudden I see more characters, and there's like 3 characters in one basically. But I got an autograph book and it is very filled up. Let me just try and get to the last one and show you how many there are. So if you look at the book, I don't know how to do this. So it's about half full. All of these here, this really thick wad of paper, that is all autographs. And there were even a couple of characters we saw / met that couldn't sign, like Buzz Lightyear. So that's not even all of them. There's Daisy Duck, flick to a random page, Alice, flick to a random page, Cinderella, flick to a random page, Pluto. We have many, even Black Panther and Captain America as well. So you're definitely going to want to watch these vlogs because there's a lot of character interactions, but I had to get one of these, and I really like the design of these and the pen. By the way, the pen was more expensive than the book. Not sure how that happened. The book was about $7.99. I think the pen was like 10 or $10.99. I don't know why the pen was more expensive. Who knows? Next is something that was an absolute necessity, and I don't know how often I'm going to use this now because I don't know when I'm going to be anywhere that is that hot for a while, but I ended up caving in and buying one of these. It's a fan that sprays water. Oh my god, I think I was worried that there was a bit of water left in it and I was just going to soak my camera. But there's this on it as well. There's a strap that says Disney Parks on it with like a little Mickey Mouse, so you can like put it on your shoulder or whatever, and you just fill up the water here. And this was a godsend because it was so hot in the parks. Like, I suppose if you live in California you're probably used to it, but for me I was definitely not. So I needed this, and this was $20, which is probably a lot for something like this, but I suppose it's cool to have, and the fact that it's got Disney Parks on it, so I guess it was worth it. It's a bit slow because the batteries are basically dead, but it's quite nice actually. Next is a t-shirt that I saw that Ellie Steadman had. I saw it in a couple of her pictures or videos or something, and I was like, oh my god, I really, really want that. And then before we even went to California, there were a few things that I had in mind I definitely wanted to get, and that's what I'm going to show you next. There were 3 things that I knew I wanted to get, and I managed to get hold of all 3 of them, and I'm very happy about it. First one is this t-shirt, which looks like this, and I am so happy with this. This just literally makes my heart so happy. And it says, I live in Fantasyland, and it's the proper Fantasyland writing. It's just a grey colour, so it'll go with literally everything. The material's like really soft as well. Like, this is going to be so comfy to wear. I'm so excited. I just want to wear it all the time. This was $34.99, which a bit more pricey for a t-shirt, but in my opinion, it was worth it because it's something I've wanted for a long time. The second thing is a hat that I have really always wanted so bad. I've always just thought it was so cool and I just couldn't resist. And it is this hat. It is the Monsters University cap. And it even has the little rip in the front like the one in the film does that Mike Wazowski gets given. So my heart just burst, and I wore this quite a bit for the rest of the holiday as well. I didn't wear it in Disney, but I think I wore it a couple of times around the other places we went to. But that is super cute, and I just think I know I'll wear this a lot. Like, I suppose in the autumn and winter months not so much, but in the summer I know I'd just wear this loads, and it's just something that I always wanted because it's just so on theme. And this was £24.99. Then the last thing is something I'm so excited about. I could say that about everything, but again, something that I was desperate to get and have always wanted one, and it is a Spirit jersey. I'm so happy. How cute is this? There were so many to choose from. It's a bit of a struggle, but I think in the end this one was my favourite. My mum brought a Monsters University one and I am obsessed with it, and I'm kind of jealous, but also I knew I wanted just a standard Disneyland Spirit jersey, so I'll just steal my mum's if I ever feel like wearing it. And it looks like this, and it is this like salmony pink colour, and then like rose, is it just like gold or rose gold? I don't know. It's got the D on the front and the year it opened, and then on the back we have Disneyland written across the top. And I wore this on the plane home. We flew to LA, but then when we were coming back, so our last destination was Arizona, we flew back from there, and I travelled home in this, and it was super comfy, especially for a long haul flight, and was very much needed. Although I had a very rude lady at security telling me off for wearing sparkles through the scanner, because apparently you're not allowed to do that. And I was not informed of that rule, which I'm sure a lot of you guys weren't either. Please comment down below if you knew that that was a rule. And this was $60, well $59.99, which is a lot of money, but I knew how much it was going to be. I already knew, and I was more than happy to spend my money on it. What is that? What is that? There's a stain on it, which looks like something that wouldn't come out. We're very calm about it though. There was also a couple of things I got people as presents. I got my friend Liv a couple of these little, they were kind of like these little metal shapes of like different things, like the castle and like Mickey's hand and stuff like that, and they had different words on. And I got her a Disney castle that said dream and a Mickey glove or Mickey hand that said friendship. And I also gave her an I'm celebrating badge because she found out that she got into uni. She's going to uni in September. She got into the one she wanted to go to. So I had to get her a little something to say congratulations, but I can't show you them because I've already given them to her. But she absolutely loved them. Then I did buy a pin. I knew I was going to get a pin at some point. I wanted to get something that was unique to Disneyland California, and I found this one that I love, and it is like the classic Disneyland sign. Again, are you going to be able to see that? There you go. I love it. I love the colours on it. I just love how, you know, like old school it is. This was $9.99. I have a couple of presents for my sister Olivia. Now, if I haven't seen her by the time I upload this, then I'll just make sure she doesn't watch it. Olivia, if you're watching this, stop, because I'm about to show presents I got you and I don't want to ruin the surprise. But yeah, I got a couple of things for my sister. I got a one like kind of jokey present and one just really nice present. I knew I wanted to get her something. I was really sad that she couldn't come with us, so I got her a couple of things. The one silly present is kind of like an inside joke kind of thing. We always used to laugh when we were at Disneyland Paris together a few years back that on all, like so much of the merch, they'd have loads of like the classic characters. They'd just have like Stitch randomly in the middle of it all. Like they'd have this really beautiful snow globe that had like loads of the classic characters stood around it, and then Stitch was just sat on top. And we always just found it really random that he just popped up everywhere. So I got her a fruit punch lollipop with Stitch's face on it because I just thought it was funny and just a little inside joke, and I think his face looks funny as well. I feel like she'll really laugh at this, but I'm not gonna lie, this looks so nice. It's my two favourite colours and it looks really nice, and I want to eat it, but I'm not going to eat it because it's from my sister. Then the other present is more of like a serious present, and I really like this. It's a, I never know how to say this word, Shroff. Shroffsky? I don't know. Shroffsky, I'm gonna go with that. I can't say anymore. It's a necklace with that, and it is in the shape of an L. Again, are you gonna be able to see that? There you go. And it's also got a really tiny Mickey Mouse head on it as well. There's like a separate charm. And I did an L for Liv. There wasn't any O's, which I was a bit gutted about, and I was like, oh, I really wanted to get her that, and I thought that was perfect because she loves jewellery like this. And then I did see an L and I was like, actually, that's probably better because we call her Liv more than we call her Olivia. So I went with the L, and this is really pretty, and this was $20 or $19.99. And I just know that she's going to get a lot of wear out of it, and Disney sort of element of it is really subtle, so you wouldn't necessarily know, look at a first glance or anything like that. It's only close up, which I think is really nice. It's not too like in your face Disney, and I think she'll really, really appreciate that. Okay, now on to the last few things that weren't actually things that we brought, they were things that we were given. When you go to Disneyland, if you don't already know, you can ask at different kiosks or shops if they have any badges for specific things. Like they have a load of different ones. They have first visit badges, they have I'm celebrating badges, they have graduation badges, they have proposal engagement badges. They have such a wide range, and we'd already picked up some first visit ones. Me and Luke got us some, and then also my dad had got loads as well. I think he asked for some and they gave him loads. So I have like, I think I have like 3 in total just for myself, but I don't want, my mom was gonna like chuck away 2 of them, like 2 of the spares, and I was like, you are not chucking them away, I will keep them. I don't care if I already have one. You can't throw away Disney badges, you just can't do it. So I kept them, and then obviously, like I said, I got my friend Liv that I'm celebrating badge. It's really confusing talking about my friend Liv and my sister Liv in the same video, but I got her the I'm celebrating badge. So when we was in one of the shops on our last evening, we'd brought a couple of things anyway. I think that was when I brought my sister's necklace and the pin and the stuff for my friend Liv. We asked the lady if she had any I'm celebrating badges, and so she had a look for us, and she was taking a while to look through, and she was like picking up loads as she was going along, and I thought she was just moving some out of the way to try and look through and find them. But then all of a sudden she put these badges on the table and was like, here you go, you've got a set each. I thought I'd give you a few badges. She gave us like, I don't even know how many. Let me, if I include the one, obviously there's the I'm celebrating one that I don't have to show you because I've already given it away. And Luke has his own full set of these as well. So we had that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different badges that she gave us in the end. So we have our first visit badges that we got. Let me show you those. Oh, I actually have, I think one of these is Luke's. Currently. One of these is Luke's. Then 3 of them are mine. I'm not even sorry. So there's those, and then she gave us the I'm celebrating one. Just graduated. Happy birthday. Happily ever after. And the last one, which I nearly sobbed. I think I was really emotional at this really like random act of kindness anyway, and this like magical moment that we had. Like it was just amazing that she just gave us all these, and she was so lovely to us, and she was amazing. She was honestly so great. But this one was one that I had really wanted. I'd seen people talk about it like online and in vlogs and stuff. Sorry, I'm like at a really bad angle. I was like really hunched over then. I'm just not good at this YouTube stuff. Anyway, and there was a badge, like if you want any of these badges, usually you can just go and ask for one of them and they'll give you them for free, like what happened to us. You don't have to pay for them. There is one badge where apparently you have to like answer questions to be worthy of owning it, basically. Do like a Disney quiz kind of thing. There's one I really wanted to do but I was really nervous about doing, so I didn't like ask about it or try it because I just knew I was going to panic under the pressure and get everything wrong. It's basically an honorary citizen of Disneyland badge, and I think if you ask for it, they ask you a few questions and see if you're worthy and you are an honorary member, and you need to like know a lot about the parks to get it. So when she handed us these badges and I was like looking through them, I found one that I wasn't expecting to just get given. Don't know if she was meant to, I don't know. But it was the honorary citizen of Disneyland badge, which I really wanted because I just think it's so cool. And then I was like, oh, I've got to answer all the questions though, and I'll probably get it wrong and embarrass myself, but I'm an honorary citizen of Disneyland and I got the badge, and I feel like I'm going to start crying, and that's really pathetic because it's a badge. But I got it and I'm so happy. Oh, literally, I couldn't believe it when I looked through and I was like, oh my god, we've got this one. Oh, look at me tearing up. I'm such a mess. Honestly, it's a badge, Esme. Chill out, okay? We got 5 badges each when we asked for just the I'm celebrating one. Like, we didn't need one each, we just needed one. And we got all of those. She was so lovely. I don't know if it's just because it was the end of the night and she was feeling extra kind, and I don't really know, but it was so lovely of her, and it was just a really nice thing to add on to the whole trip. It's just the little things that just make it so much more special. So that really meant a lot to me, and it might seem silly, but that's just the truth. So that, I believe, is everything that I brought. I'm hoping I haven't missed anything out. I don't know, but I really hope you enjoyed this haul. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I usually do like the thumbs up, but I forgot, so I just did it afterwards. I don't know. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have ever had any of the badges from any of the Disney parks, let me know. If there's any that aren't as popular as others, like any unique ones that they do that I don't know about, then let me know, or anything you like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.